Hello, everyone. Paul Wehrley, COO and co-founder of Clicker.com. Before I get into the site, just a couple words on what Clicker is. Clicker is the programming guide for internet streaming, television, and movies. We founded the company, Jim Lanzone, former CEO of Ask.com, and I founded the company in October of '08. We raised money from Benchmark and Redpoint at that time, $8 million. And the goal was to design the what TV Guide would look like in an infinite video on demand world. It no longer requires having any kind of schedule grid because there's no more schedule anymore. It's much more search-based. The tools available at the time, though, largely video search engines, Blinks, TrueView, et cetera, they do a good job for finding a needle in a haystack, but they lacked structure. We had seen what companies like Yelp, TripAdvisor had done, taking unstructured data and structuring it and making it presentable. And we knew we needed to do the same thing for television content. So that's what we designed here with Clicker. We've indexed about, there's about 1 million assets in here, all full-length legal programming. It comes from about 3,000 sources and about 10,000 shows, 30,000 movies. So I'll take you through the site here. Here's our homepage. Most people interact with the site via the search box and, in fact, via autocomplete. So I'll go to one of our top shows here. This is Family Guy, or La Homme de la Famille, perhaps. What we've got here is our show page for Family Guy. At the top of the page, we have some functionality that allows you to rate the content. This is really important when we get into personalization later. The ability to playlist the content, and I'll talk about playlists in a little bit. And then you see sort of the meat and potatoes of what we've designed here. We have custom descriptions. We have sources. On the right, we have algorithmically delivered related content, so people who like Family Guy also like these things. And then down here is the most important thing. This is the episode guide for Family Guy. Video search engines will often give you illegal content, clips, user-gen uploads, things like that. We know that there are 150 episodes of Family Guy over 9 seasons, and this is how they're structured. Okay. I mentioned structure before. Being a structured database allows us to filter or pivot on any term as well. So in terms of filtering, say I am a Netflix and a Comcast customer and I don't want to see paid content, I can turn off Amazon and iTunes, and it's actually customizing the experience and changing the available set of episodes for those that I've selected. Okay. I also can pivot on any field in the database. So over here, I could pivot in a category or a tag, but I'm going to show you cast and crew. Seth Green, he's the voice of Chris. If I go into the Seth Green here, I can see the shows he's been in, movies he's been in, episodes, all in our database, all available streaming online. Okay. I'll do another query here. In this one, Charlie Rose, a little different feel to this one. The reason I'm showing this is because, first of all, there's 2,700 episodes, or 2,800 almost, of Charlie Rose. But second of all, and this is really important, Charlie Rose has never put all his content in one place online during his entire career putting his assets up. For a while it was at pbs.com, for a while charlierose.com, Google Video, et cetera. So this is literally the only place on the entire internet where you can see all of Charlie Rose's content in one place, because we're pulling it from all these different sources and bringing it together. Also, this lets me highlight another feature of ours. Since there's 2,800 episodes, I can start typing Warren Buffett, and I can see the 5 episodes of the 2,700 that Warren Buffett was on. Okay. A couple other things. We're good for unstructured queries as well. I'll type pasta recipes and see our search results page. One thing, it's part of sort of our charter, our DNA, is we want to democratize web content. So we're taking content like How to Pasta, which is web only, and elevating that to the same status of television content as you think of it, like Martha Stewart. Okay. We have a full index of live content that's streaming now instead of being archived. I mentioned the playlist. This allows you to track any episode or show and get alerts for when new content comes up. One thing, first of all, Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu have popularized this, but their playlists are only relevant insofar as you're on that site. You can only store content from Netflix in a Netflix playlist. Ours allows you to do it pan-internet. So anything I see on Clicker, I can save and get notifications across sites. In my profile, we have some Twitter-like functionality, and this is really important for discovery, where I can follow friends, and then I can see views of what those friends are consuming, just like you can on Twitter, see what the sort of zeitgeist is. And then very importantly, Clicker is, the asset here is not a website, it's a database. We can take that database and we can put another wrapper on it. Clicker.tv, which is what I'm showing you now, was born out of the need to use Clicker from your couch. So not having small text, being able to use, I'm using the arrow keys here, up, down, left, right, remote, things like that. I can drill into categories, look at comedy. I can see my same playlist that I had before. And I can also just type, I'll type in Family Guy again. This is an HTML5 web app. And I'm seeing the Family Guy episodes that I saw before, just a different wrapper. So that's Clicker. All this stuff runs off an API that we are happy to share with partners. Just come talk to me after the show. Thank you very much.